In this video we're going to create some coloured buttons on a menu and also coloured buttons on a filter menu. So I've removed the code, and this is the standard view of Knack with the two menu buttons and the filters. So what we need to do is go into the builder and locate that particular page, and this is the menu, this is the table. So if we click on the menu, the URL will display the view number, so this is view 63. So that's the view number you need to replace in the code. So navigate to the API and code section, go to the CSS, just going to go up to the top here and paste in this code. So there's two parts to this. The first one has the label to add a pet button, so this is the pet button, and the other one is the breeds. So the view that we had was view 63, so that's the number you have to change here, view 63, and then the link number, so this is link 1, and underneath it's the same view and it's link 2, so that's your first and your second button. The rest of the properties here you can play around with, font size, colour. The main one here is this colour here. This is a hex value for the green or the blue. I can't remember which one's the green or the blue, and this one is the other version. So if I just save that and then go back and refresh my browser, so as you can see now I have a green and a blue button. Some other things you can do without code, if I just come back and remove that code, just save and refresh my browser. Now I've removed the codes, the buttons have been reinstated. If I go back into the build to this page, rather than colour buttons, you may decide if you just click on the button you can use Windows emojis. So if you just click into the link text, if you hold on a PC the Windows key and semicolon, this obviously works in any Windows app, but it does give you access to the emoji palette, and then from here you can add whichever emoji you want. So there's obviously a huge selection to play around with. So just for illustrations I'm going to put a red balloon, not that that's particularly useful for adding a pet, but as you can see that adds that to the button. I just save that, and now in the live app we end up with an icon rather than a colour button, so it's just a personal preference. So I've now reinstated the custom code on the CSS and brought my buttons back. So the next thing we want to do is to colorize these filter buttons for male and female. So it's a similar process. If we go back into the builder and to this view, we want to pick up the view name or view number, which is view 32. So I'm going to go to my CSS, and underneath that code I'm going to paste. So this code has the view 32 in this filter menu instruction here, and this sets some parameters around the colour and the type of border that's around the filter, and you just need to change this view number to your view number on that page. Then I just put a label here. This is targeting the all button, the male button and the female button, and the only thing I've really changed is the colour. So this one, because there are certain predefined CSS color codes, so orange, blue, green, brown, dark green, or pink, etc. You can just type a color, and the other ones I've used a hex reference to give a specific color. So that's all you need to do. So if I just save that, refresh, so after refresh I now end up with my orange all and my male blue and female pink, and they're obviously filtering the table, so when I click male I end up with all of the male entries here, and then all obviously gives me all of them. You can also change the alignment. If you return to the CSS and then underneath the first view put float and then right, that will align it to the right hand side. So now after a refresh my filter controls are on the right hand side. I hope you found this of use, and obviously can start to colorize and prettify your applications.